Hi there, all you airsofters out there. I'm, of course, Cullen, and I basically want to tell you guys, for those of you who aren't aware, a lot of you want to upgrade your guns, which I think is perfectly up to you. That's fine, that's cool. But before I make an upgrade video for the UTG, I wanted to explain to you the economics of the whole situation. So, if you would like to learn about how much money you're willing to spend, I'm going to take you through the economics of the whole upgrading package. And upon popular demand, I will make a upgrade video for the UTG if and only if you're willing to spend this much. So, without further ado, let's explain. So the first thing you're going to need is, of course, the actual gun itself. So here we have the beautiful Shadow Ops Sniper made by UTG. And it comes to around 100, I'd say probably around 120 to 140, depending on the website you purchase the actual gun on. So there you go. So right now we've got a 100 and let's say just we'll go in the middle, $130 for the gun. Okay, so now that you've purchased your gun and you're at 140, there's a few things you can do now. You can take a step back and say, okay, what am I going to do now? I've got a gun, but I want to make it better, and because I have to be better than everyone else on the airsoft field. So you could do three things, basically. You could go for accuracy, you could go for power, or if you've got the money, you can go all out and do both at the same time. So I'm going to explain both, or all three of these aspects, and then see which one would fit your wallet better. So if you're going to start with accuracy, the first thing you're going to need is the inner barrel, of course, which is going to affect greatly the accuracy of your gun. So what we have pictured here is the 6.01mm Type bore barrel from PDI. It's the best out there for the Type 96 as of now, and it can be upgraded to the UTG. And all these prices that I'm going to list are from Den Trinity, which is an overseas company in Hong Kong. This here is $160, and of course with any Type bore barrel you cannot use the original hop-up system that comes with stock guns, so you have to go ahead and buy the state-of-the-art PDI hop-up system. So this bad boy is $70 on Den Trinity. So this is clearly probably the best pop-up chamber you can buy on the internet. Sadly though, we're not done yet. Of course you think we'd be done. We have the hop-up chamber and we have the Type bore barrel. What else do you need? Well, this is based off of a AEG hop-up chamber, so you need, of course, a bucking, and bucking is a little piece that goes in there. Inside the chamber it snugs on, kind of like a condom to the actual to the Type bore barrel, and that slips in there, and then you stick it in there inside the chamber and you got yourself a bucking. So that is $12. Okay, so that's it for our accuracies. So let's see what we've got. Well, we've got the Type bore barrel, which is exactly $160 from the Trinity. We also have the PDI chamber, which you'll need, which is $70, and of course we need the bucking to go along with all that for $12. So that gives us a grand total of $200, or should I say subtotal of $232. Now, or I'm sorry, 242. Can't do math. Anyways, so we got 242. That's not including air delivery, which you have to do because it's from Hong Kong. Which brings us the grand total of $282 just for the accuracy package. So that's three items, $282 for your gun. Let's look at the other one, shall we? So with your power option, the first thing you're clearly going to do is go ahead and get yourself a nice big old spring to put into the cylinder. The one we have pictured here is a 210 SP, which gives you about 600 FPS. With 0.2 BBs, and that will give you about $32 for this just one little spring. Of course, with upgrading the power, you also have to upgrade the cylinder. So what we have pictured here is the PDI cylinder set. We have the Teflon, or not Teflon, the steel cylinder, the precision piston, and the cylinder head and spring guide. This bad boy is $238. Basically, you can go ahead and choose parts that don't come in a set, like the PDI precision set. I'm just giving you what I did, and basically what I think would probably be the optimal efficiency, your top of the line qualities. Basically, there are other parts out there, and you can buy the spring guide, you can buy the cylinder head, you can buy all that stuff separately. But you're still gonna look around the same amount of price if you even buy it separately. So I'm just gonna throw all that in there now, because like I said, there's different pistons. There's like the third element type. There's Garter makes a few out there for the Type 96, which can be used in the UTG brand. But this is just basically what I think. With that being said, and now that we have pretty much everything enforced except for the trigger system, which is very, very important. You don't want to have an upgraded spring, an upgraded cylinder, all of that, and then have your trigger system break on you and have the housing crack, which would probably happen with the UTG stock trigger. So what we have here, the lightweight trigger system, and for ping arms, and it is $100. Okay, so here we are with our power options. So first of all, we have the spring, which is exactly around $30, and then we also have our lovely little set that comes with everything you need to make sure that everything is nice and hardcore and can actually withstand that kind of power for $238. We'll just say $230 to make things simple. And then we have the good old trigger system, which is exactly $100. It brings us to a subtotal of exactly $360. So we got $360, and with shipping, that would become $400 exactly, pretty much around $400, maybe a little bit more. So we have $400 for the power option. Okay, so with your all-in package, as I like to call it, that would include everything I just talked about. So everything in the accuracy section and everything in the power section is included in this section. So I'm just gonna tell you the statistics basically. So you're looking at we said 360 subtotal plus the 240 on the accuracy. That gives us $600 to do the all-in pack. To add, let's say you don't have a gun yet. So let's say you buy your gun's $130. So that's $730. Okay, $730. With shipping and handling, that's $770 for an airsoft, which actually isn't too bad for a sniper rifle. But still, you're looking at a shitload of upgrades, which is a lot of money. So if that's what you want to do, then by all means go for it. It's your wallet, and that's not including ammunition and maintenance. Things can break. So have fun.